We are now 10 days into the new year. Happy hump day, everybody. And my low is I forgot to mention something in yesterday's video. I know. I really thought I did a good job mentioning everything. I talked about all the holidays and birthdays, anniversaries, all the big things that happen, some of the technically not so big, but still I thought they were big things that went on. The one thing I forgot to talk about, in the previous 100 days, we also had Mean Girls Day. I completely forgot about that. You know, honestly, I shouldn't be that upset by it. I'll tell you why, and that's really because, I used to think you were supposed to wear pink on Fridays. No, you're supposed to wear pink on Wednesdays. Today is Wednesday. I am not wearing pink. I would make for a terrible mean girl. I really would. I'd be horrible at it. I would not be fetch. That would be not cool. So part of my high is, and I sort of alluded to this the other day when I talked about the book, because I ran into the guy who recommended the book that I read the other day, and it turns out that without even realizing it, I really took it a lot from that book. More than I thought was possible. Me. Okay. There's a very dear friend of mine whose affection towards the written word knows no bounds. I do not have that. I do not share that. So the fact that I was able to take in so much from John Eldridge's Wild at Heart really impresses even me. I'm actually not that easy to impress when it comes to reading, but damn it if I'm not impressed. So there's actually, no, I gotta talk about my act of kindness. Well, simply put, my act of kindness was I did some things for my grandmother yesterday. So that was nice. And 10 days into the new year, and it's actually already starting to get a little bit quiet. Again, I alluded to this yesterday. Right now, the goal is to make it to the weekend. Because if anything is going on, it's usually going to happen then. Not just because that's how it should naturally work, but also, it's cold outside. I get it. No one wants to do anything. Although, considering what happened yesterday weather-wise, you would think it'd be a little bit better. Full disclosure, it rained a lot yesterday. We had just gotten a good 5 to 16 inches worth of snow over the last weekend. And okay, I shouldn't say there's no snow. There is snow on the ground. I'm looking outside right now. There's some piles of snow that survived all the heavy rain and wind and stuff. So, yeah, I guess there's still snow on the ground. But it's just amazing just how, we literally finally got snow. Everyone who was complaining about stuff, oh, we never got a white Christmas. We never got a white Christmas. You got your snow, okay? I hope you enjoyed it because it proved for bad weather for driving, okay? Seriously, every so often I still think of how I swerved on the highway coming home on Saturday night. Holy cow. Still freaking out about it a little bit. Obviously I'm still here, so everything's fine. But the fact it happened, and here's the thing, I was driving perfectly straight. I wasn't doing this while I was driving and everything. I was perfectly straight. I was going obviously slower than what you're supposed to. slower than the normal speed limit on the highway. Hardly anyone's out. How am I swerving? I mean, to be fair though, I was a little bit mad that I was in that situation to begin with. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love hanging out with my nephews any chance I get. I really do. But whenever we go out to dinner with my nephews on Saturday night, it adds like another 15 minutes to a half hour to us being out. And in weather like that, 15 minutes to a half hour makes all the difference. Because you never know, because it could be within those 15 minutes to a half hour that a snowplower could have gone by and made the roads just a little bit better for you to drive. I did not have such luck as I was driving though, so yeah, not good. But everything else is good though. Well, actually, I'm a little bummed. I have no good working phone charger. None. You know how I've been charging my phone lately? This computer. I have a cord that's attached to the computer and, put the phone right there and, it works. But it doesn't work, but here's the thing though. I had to bring this computer and all my computer stuff back into my room where I sleep. So I can have my phone on me because I have an alarm. Oh my God, you have no idea how annoying it was. Like if I left my computer out here, I set my alarm for 5 a.m. because that's what I try and get up. It doesn't work that well. Let me just say that much. And I gotta get out of bed, walk all the way out here, and turn off the alarm. And I pretty much go back to bed anyway. Yeah. I mean, actually, no, here's what was stupid. Because I clearly brought my computer into my room last night, obviously with the phone attached to this as well. And I clearly remember doing that. I set my alarm, and keep in mind, when I'm laying in my bed, I'm facing away from the computer. Just because that's how I naturally like to sleep sometimes. I'm sort of a side and back sleeper, in case anyone's wondering. I'll sleep on my back. I'll sleep on my side. That's usually how I function. When I was younger, I used to be a stomach sleeper, but I don't like to do that anymore. I mean, seriously, if you're a stomach sleeper, or I hate saying the word belly because it's kind of, I don't know, sometimes it can be kind of a sexual term and I don't want to do that. So, I'll say stomach sleeper. Like, if you're a stomach sleeper, like, unless you're sleeping like this, and your arms are like to your side, you gotta put your arms up here. And I swear, for me, my arms always fall asleep. And it's so weird when, you put them back down, and then, everything's, rushing back into where your hands are, and it gets all, tingly and, It's not a good feeling. I'm not a fan of that. So anyway, I'm sleeping away, facing away from my computer. I hear the alarm go off. And I'm like, I gotta get up out of bed again. Then I turn around oh wait. The phone was right next to me the entire time. Oop. My alarm was going off for a good 4 minutes before I turned it off. Here's where it gets worse though. I didn't see what I pressed. I thought I just turned off the alarm. I pressed, wait, did I? No, wait, here's what happened. Okay, so with my phone next to me, I immediately checked my phone to see, that's actually what a lot of people do now, is check their phone first thing in the morning. And I did all that, but I didn't turn off the alarm. So I'm like, why is the alarm still going off? I'm like, oh, I never turned off the alarm. Now I'm gonna turn off the alarm. And then I went back to bed, and now, 25 of 8 here I am. I mean, Wednesday's a day I can sleep. I can afford to sleep in a little bit, so I'm not entirely upset. And the roads are a lot better, so it's not like I'm in a hurry to go anywhere. But it just bugs me. I have no good working phone charger. For reference, the phone charger I was using was had a little cube sort of plug in into any outlet, but the end of the outlet that would go into where that sort of a cube charger looking thing was in the shape of a USB port, and they don't really make the USB ports anymore, which is really stupid because it's the same one I use for my car too. They really don't, like, my mom has a bunch of old chargers, but while that part's USB, the actual outlet, the actual part that plugs in the phone was like that old school wide looking one. Like, I think it was like yay long, I think. Like, it was, basically I have no good working phone charger outside of this. So, I kind of have to, kind of gotta be careful. In other news, I have a pair of headphones I plug in here in which only one of them works. I mean, here's the thing. Hold on a second. I actually got this for Christmas, a thing of AirPods, and it was so freaky. Like, I tried them on for the first time the other day, and, I mean, well, long story short, they work. I'm not worried about whether or not they work. It's the thing is, like, I did nothing. They immediately synced to my phone. I'm like, damn, these things work a little bit too well. And because I really want to make sure that, I mean, I clearly opened the box. See, open box, got the charger. I got the charger in here, and the actual earbuds are in this little case right here. Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm trying to be very careful with these. It's like that one Rugrats episode. Hey, Ed, what's fragiling me? That's what I'm trying to do here. Okay, and so there we go. There. Nice and safe to sound. And, I mean, they do work, and I do like them. But I really want to make sure I make these last. So, full disclosure, the headphones I'm using now, and I have another pair of headphones also, of these headphones. But, if ever you fly Delta, they give you, like, complimentary headphones for the in-flight movies that you can watch during your, while you're in the air. And so I just kept a whole bunch of those headphones. I think, yeah, I'm gonna be good for a while. They're not long lasting. Like, out of the blue, one of the earbuds didn't work anymore. No reason why. I did nothing to hurt it or anything. Just sort of happened. So the pair I'm using now is has one working earbud. And hold on a second. That isn't it. Okay, so these are the headphones I'm currently using now. I got them from, again, they're from Delta. And they work with my computer because you can just plug them in. But one of the earbuds doesn't work. I think this is the earbud that doesn't work. So, yeah. But this one does. And I pretty much keep it in this ear anyway because I need to have one ear open. I guess I'm a left ear kind of guy, I guess. I don't know. But I have, actually, these are pink because I got these around the time they were celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which, I mean, again, very important. But I have one more of these earbuds left. You can't tell. From Delta. So, I think I'm going to keep using these until the wheels quite literally fall off. And then I'll just use this. And if this one doesn't work anymore, then I'll use the AirPods. So, I've got options for a good while. And I'm okay with that. So, yeah, I guess, sorry if there really wasn't much of a big topic today. It's just, I mean, again, we're in the middle, we're smack dab, and we're 10 days into the new year. You know, the only really big thing that happened was Scat and Skate this past weekend. And, I mean, yeah, A Night to Glow is coming up this weekend too, and I am going to go to that. Again, just wait for the weekend, and we should be fine. But, we made it to hump day, and that's all that matters. I hope you all like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm here to help me this video. For all you guys watching, Joe for me, we'll be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to channels, we're here to lend you always hear back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.